A new VA rule, or a new adherence to an old rule, depending on who you believe, about how veterans' disability percentages is calculated, has kicked up a bit of a firestorm. On Tuesday, February 17th, the Department of Veterans Affairs published a final rule that declared they will now take into account medication and its impact on the veteran's quality of life when determining disability rating. Part of the rule states if medication or treatment lowers the level of disability, the rating will be based on that lower disability level. Typically, veterans and the public would have an opportunity to offer their input, but this was not the case this time, with the VA stating providing advance notice and prior opportunity for public comment is impracticable and contrary to the public interest. Not really sure how getting input from the people this will directly impact would be contrary to the public interest, but these are the leaders of our country, so surely they know better than we do. Veteran services organizations like Disabled American Veterans and Veterans of Foreign Wars instantly came out against this new rule, while VA spokesperson Pete Kasperowitz, a former speechwriter for President Trump, told Task and Purpose, VA has been determining disability ratings this way since 1958. That might be news to many of you who didn't know that this was even a possibility. While VA Secretary Doug Collins has stated that no current ratings will be impacted, this seems like nothing more than a way to save money, and it comes with some big problems. One major issue that people are bringing up is that if veterans face a lowered rating as a result of seeking care, they will be less likely to seek care. Another issue is that this structure seems to incentivize the government to prescribe more medication, and historically that has been an absolute disaster, not for the government, but for the veterans that the government is supposed to be taking care of in some way. In fiscal year 2025, the budget for the VA was $368 billion, and of that, about $186 billion went to compensation and pension payments. Critics of that cost usually point to fraud and march out charts like this one showing a huge spike in expenditures as if 2001 and the ensuing forever wars never happened. Of course, there is going to be fraud, and our government officials know more about fraud, waste, and abuse than anybody else, but the VA's own figures put overall fraud, not improper payments, because those are different, at maybe $390 million, or just 0.039% of the $1 trillion we want to spend on defense this year. We have all the money in the world to put weapons in the hands of young men and women and then go order them to go kill or be killed for their country, but when the bill comes due to actually take care of them, our leaders cry poor. Check out our 2 stories on this from Jeff Schogel and Patty Nyberg at taskandpurpose.com, and follow us right here for any more updates.